Hi, Eric Wilson here, independent licensed mechanic with 30 years of experience. In the next short while, I'm going to show you the inside story on this 2009 Toyota RAV4 so you can make yourself an informed decision. Coming in on the front left tire, you got about 50% tread on all-season radios, down but definitely not out. Now coming behind the front left tire, this is the sway bar, left sway bar link connected from here up to there. Important to be connected because it dampens the sway when it goes around the corner. This is the left lower ball joint. Now this is critical. It holds the wheel to the chassis and it is tight. On your brakes, you've got brand new brakes. You've got 50,000 K. In fact, you got brand new brake. Yeah, brand new brake. You got 50,000 K on your brakes. This is the outer CV boot on the left, and it's full of grease. And if it was ripped, you see grease all over the place. It's important not to be because it keeps the axle lubricated. That's the inner CV boot. That is not ripped as well, which is a good thing. Now, okay. Now, leak-wise, this is the bottom of the transmission here, and see for yourself. Good and dry. This is the bottom of the motor oil pan. If it was gonna leak, you'd see it all along in here. I don't even see any sweat. So this is yeah, very dry. No leaks that I can see. Now now this is the most important thing on the left side because it's the left outer tie rod. It's the only thing that holds the wheel to the steering, and it is tight. Another shot of this is your drive shaft coming out there, and again, important, it would be a leak point would be right in there, and see for yourself good and dry. Now this is your catalytic converter. Nothing wrong with it. Big problem is that people laying on the ground and going cut, and you got yourself about $1,000 repair. Now, that being said, if you buy the vehicle, you're going to come to me because I'm going to put a catalytic theft protection on it that's going to stop people from stealing your cat, and that, my friend, is going to be, if you buy it, was not going to cost you a penny. So just contact me. Coming across to the right front tire, gain about 50% tread on all-season radio, so down a bit, but definitely not out. Your right sway bar link connected from here up to there, intact, doing its job. The right lower ball joint is tight. Your right outer CV boot, good and dry. The right inner CV boot, good and dry. The brakes, brand new brakes and rotors, yeah, 50,000 K. Right outer tie rod, intact, doing its job. So, brake-wise, leak-wise, suspension-wise, on the front, right and left, no issues that I can see. So coming down, drive shaft, all intact. Your exhaust, okay, all intact, no cracks, no breaks that I can see in the exhaust. Exhaust is all there, intact, doing its job. The right rear tire, this is more of an aggressive snow tire. So you got all season on the front and aggressive snow tires on the back, and it gave about 50% tread on your right rear. On your front, brand new brakes and rotors on the back as well. So 50,000 K on your brakes left for that. Your right rear spring suspension, okay, that's your spring suspension right there, and it is no cracks, no breaks. That is your outer CV boot right there on the right. This is the inner CV boot on the right front. More importantly, right there is a leak point. If it was leaking, it would leak right there. Another leak point is right here. This is where the rear diff is, and there's no indication of leaks whatsoever. This is the right rear shock. Now, full of oil. If it was leaking, you'd see it dripping all the way down there. That is good and dry. This is your right rear sway bar link connected from here to here, intact, doing its job. Coming across to the left rear tire, okay, you've got, this is an all-season radio, okay? So you've got an all-season on this side, again, 50%. So 50% all the way around for tires. This is your left rear sway bar link connected from here to here. Your left rear shock, your spring, I should say, is intact. Your left rear outer CV boot, good and dry. Your left inner CV boot, good and dry. More importantly, dry, bone dry. That's what you want. Okay, and your left rear shock, good and dry. So, and brakes 50,000 K. So everything so far, brake-wise, leak-wise, suspension-wise, I am not seeing anything of issue. You do have 2 different tires on the back. You got 3 tires all season and 1 aggressive snow tire, but that's they're good to go. You can get through the winter with those. Okay, with the scanner in, you notice it says codes found 0. Okay, which means that there is no trouble codes in this kind, which is a good sign. No cracks in your windshield. One thing you are missing, though, is you're missing a headrest on the driver's seat. So just that you're aware of that. Okay, with the motor running. Okay, shot of the exhaust with the motor running. Very, very clean. That water you see dripping, every exhaust produces water. That is normal, but the exhaust is very clean. Now, something I always do is I take off the oil cap and I look underneath for any indication of white goo. Now, white goo would be a mixture of oil and antifreeze, and that is a big problem. Walk away. I do not see any indication on this car, on this vehicle. In fact, I really don't see any indication of anything majorly wrong. I mean, it's obviously been well maintained. Brakes are brand new all the way around. The 2 things is that it is missing a headset, the headrest is missing a headrest for the driver's seat. You can get that inside. I'm sure you can pick that up or get that put in there for you. And you do have mismatched tires on the back, but again, is it an issue? That's something you have to decide. Other than that, as far as I can tell, this has been well maintained, and hopefully this will help you make an informed decision. Now, remember, if you buy, come to me, because I'm going to put this free for free. I'm going to put the catalytic theft protection system. In addition to that, I'm going to give you the free the free 10% fuel saving device that I've used for 30 years. Gasoline, natural gas, and diesel fuel. Always works, never stops. In fact, I even put it on my house and I save 10% of my natural gas, and I'll show you how to do that. In addition to that, I'm also going to wire in a theft protection system that will make this car impossible to steal, because the sad fact of it is so easy to steal a vehicle today. It is just frightening, but this will make it impossible. Hopefully this helps make an informed decision. Thank you very much.